everyone, so I've been away for a few days and haven't really had time to upload any videos, so I thought today I would do a little bit of colour and chat in Rita Berman's new book, My Trip Through Europa. Yeah, I got this yesterday. I've been wanting it for a while, but I never kind of went ahead with it. And I'm glad I did. It's such a gorgeous little book. So, I am going to be working on the very first page. As you can see, I started it in the early hours of this morning. And yeah, I just want to kind of relax a bit and just do some, relatively easy colouring. So I'll zoom you in and then we can get started. I'm using my set of 520 Brutfuners. Let's see, that should do. So yeah, what a few days. My Cricut machine has decided to die on me. The calibration on it, excuse me, is way off. I'm not quite happy with the light here. Let's try that. That's a little better. Yeah, so the calibration is way off. I was on the phone to Cricut support Monday for over an hour trying to sort it. Excuse me, sorry, my throat's really dry. And basically I ran the calibration test. Oh god, must have been close to 40 times. And it just wasn't changing. So I had to take a video, send it in. They got back to me saying, I don't know, it wasn't reading the sensors correctly or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. And that they were just gonna send me a new one out. So, I mean, yeah, that's good. It's still in warranty, thankfully. And yeah, but the problem is I have a huge pile of orders I need to get done and no machine to do them. So I'm really hoping that it arrives soon, but I've heard that it can take a couple of weeks sometimes, and I don't have a couple of weeks. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And hopefully it turns up soon. Because that's, the only way I can get my orders done. I mean, I've been contemplating cutting it by hand, but I don't know. I might have a go and see if I can, but we'll see. So yeah, because of that, I kind of was like, I need a new colouring book, so I got this. Does anyone else, when you get a book you really like, find that you have to start from the start? I don't know what it is, but I don't like starting halfway through or anything. And I was just wondering, is anyone else like that? With books that aren't my absolute favourite, I can kind of start wherever. But in ones where I kind of like every image and stuff, I kind of have to start at the start, and I don't know why. There's a few that I have been just starting from the start and kind of working my way through. Obviously there's this one. There's the Mystical Land series by Karen E. Myers. Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, Harvest Moon Wanderings. I've started from the start and I plan to just work my way through it. Circle of Life by Mel Pomoni. Sorry, I can't say that. Is another one I've kind of just started from the start and working my way through. Flower Year, a little different, as it goes through the months. So on that one, I'm just starting, on the month we are in, and working through it like that. But yeah, there's a few that I've been doing that. Rita Berman's Trip Through Autumn is another one I've kind of started at the start of. So yeah, not quite sure why. It's just something I tend to do if I really like the book. So yeah, I'm just doing this really simply. It's kind of going a bit darker in the middle and around the edges. So, how has everyone's weekend and start of the week been? Can't believe it's Wednesday already. Matt was off Monday and Tuesday, so our weekend was kind of Monday and Tuesday. So I keep thinking it's Monday today, and obviously it's not. But yeah, it was nice to have him, 2 full days in a row. It's quite rare that he gets 2 days off together. And last week he worked, gosh, I think it was nearly 50 hours. It kind of just felt like I hardly saw him. It sucks a little bit. I've been playing around with a new craft, which is paper cutting, which is you have a craft knife or scalpel and you hand cut images, and I've been absolutely loving it. It's so relaxing and very, very mindfulness kind of thing. So yeah, I've been doing that. I kind of jumped straight into it and got about, I think it was 4 different like template books. Let's just zoom out just a little bit because I'm a little bit too far in, I think. And not, oh, I'll just get one and see if I like it. And so I was like, nope, get all of them. So yeah, I did that. And I'm currently working on doing a map of London. London is quite special to me. I've only really been there twice. Once was just for a night, and then the other time, oops, sorry, I keep knocking the camera. Sorry about that. Hopefully it will stop shaking in a minute. So yeah, London. Went there once for a night to see a concert. In Royal Albert Hall. And that was when I met Matt. It was me and 4 other people who went. And yeah, that's when I met Matt. And yeah, it was amazing. I knew I liked him pretty much straight away. He treated me so well. I mean, gosh, we all met up at bus station, coach station, and he held doors open for me. He took my luggage and carried it for me and all of that. And yeah, we definitely hit it off. And that was, I think that was in November. And then we kind of officially started going out in December of that year. And yeah, we've now been together for 7 years, so yeah. We went back to London for our 5-year anniversary of being together. That was now 2 years ago. And we went to London for a week. It was kind of for our, our anniversary and for my birthday. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting this camera with my glasses. Really sorry about that. So yeah, London, it holds a bit of a special place to me. I'd love to go back there again for a week or so. I live in a very, very small village in South Wales. And I mean, it's a small village. We have a corner shop, we have a post office, we have a pub, and a takeaway. And no, that's all that's kind of near us. So London to me, it's kind of magical. I'm not used to, big cities and things like that. And like the sheer size of it, I was just amazed. And like the size of some of the buildings and things like that. Yeah. It's very different to where I come from. So yeah. What else? Hope everyone was safe on bonfire night in the UK. I don't do bonfire night. I mean, we have a lot of animals. 3 dogs. One who is a little bit she's a bit special. She was a rescue. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, actually. She was a rescue. She'd not had a good life before she came to us. She was bred from a lot. When she came to us, she was already pregnant, so she had pups with us. And we think, the place where she lived, there was violence there. So if there's ever like any loud noise, or if anyone raises their voice or anything, it really upsets her. And I mean, someone can close a car door out on the street outside, and that will set her off. So fireworks completely terrify her. Absolutely just terrify her. And she's a very, very bright dog. She is so clever. And as soon as it starts to get darker in the evenings, she seems to know that bonfire night is coming. And she just gets so worked up. It's horrible. It really is. She's on all sorts of medications, and we got an extra. It's not a sedative, but kind of like a sedative. For a few days leading up to bonfire night and bonfire night. That's the dog's going off, eh? Yeah, it didn't do anything for her. She was just a shaking, terrified mess, and it's just horrible. I hate it. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of fireworks. But so yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on here. Do I sharpen this actually? Sharp. That's better. So yeah, I don't really have a plan with this page. You know, just kind of going and doing kind of whatever. I'm debating if I want to put a little bit of this colour on these flowers here. Let's have a look. Don't know, maybe I'll do a couple of them. And then we've got all of these buildings to do. Oh, I think I was off camera then anyway. Sorry about that. So yeah, how is everyone doing? God, November already, and yeah, Jesus, yes, year has gone so quickly, so quickly. It's my brother's birthday next week, and I have no idea of what to get him. He is so difficult to buy for, because he's, you know, the type of person that if he wants something, he just goes out and buys it himself. So it's not the easiest, let's say that. So yeah, I need to figure out what we're gonna get him. And then in a few weeks after that, it'll be my birthday. And then a few weeks after that, it's Christmas. So this time of year goes so quickly. It's just kind of like one thing after another coming up. And you kind of start to dread it a little bit, because it's like, oh God. Because it's literally, and once it gets to my brother's birthday, it's exactly 3 weeks then until my birthday. And then after my birthday, it's exactly 3 weeks until Christmas. And you know that once you kind of hit this time of year, you're like, oh, okay, we've only got this much time until Christmas, and like, I haven't even recovered from last Christmas. And it's, yeah, well, you know, I'm sure you all know what it's like. You know, being an adult is difficult sometimes. That's for sure. But yeah, I do love Christmas. You know, I definitely love Christmas. It just kind of feels like it comes around a little bit too fast sometimes. Yeah. So I'm gonna start working on these buildings. Does anyone else find it kind of difficult doing buildings, like trying to choose what colour you want to do with them? Because you know, it's a colouring book. You can do things any colour you want, obviously. But sometimes I kind of feel like I need to stick to more traditional colours, and I find it hard to pry myself away from sticking to, you know, browns and greys and things like that for buildings. And I don't know why, because, you know, there isn't really any reason for it. It's just, yeah, I don't know. No, it's not too bad. So yeah, hope this video is okay. And I am so sorry for knocking the camera so many times. I think I need to adjust where it is a little bit. I'll have to have a play. Let's see what I can do. What colour do I want to go next? Let's go for that one. Yeah, so there's a few new books that have come out, if I remember correctly, that I would love to get. There's a new Christmas one by Karen E. Myers. I definitely need to get that because I absolutely love her books. They're amazing. There's a few new Maria Troll ones. There's the new one. And then there's Luna, which has been out for a while, but I don't have it. And then there's some Hannah Carson's, which I need to get. I think there's a new mythographic one coming out on the 16th. I know some people already have it, and I'm trying to decide if I want to get it or not. It's a new artist series, as far as I know. And I don't know, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with the mythographic books. Yeah. Like, I really do like them. I think they're gorgeous books. But the hidden objects, it's just a little bit ridiculous, and I would much prefer them without it. But we are what we are, and you know, I work with it. I kind of go between making them stand out and trying to wipe them out and blend them in. And haven't yet been completely happy with how I've done those pages in them, but you know, it's not, you know, it's fine. Right, like I said, they are stunning books and I absolutely love them. I just wish there wasn't so many hidden objects. Some of them kind of in your face. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of thing. But yeah, so new books coming out. I'm still kind of on my hunt to try and find Clara McCover's books. Where the postage isn't as much as the book itself, if not more. Like on Etsy, you know, the books are about £30 each, which I'm a little bit hesitant to pay him, but I will. But then postage on top is about £35-40, and I'm sorry, but I'm not paying that much for postage. Like, I've gotten far larger things, far heavier things shipped to me for a lot cheaper than that. And yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, some of these sellers just scalp the postage price up because you can't get them. I'm not paying like £70 in total for a colouring book, unfortunately. I don't have that kind of money spare. I mean, like £30 for the book itself is kind of pushing it for me. Like, I'm really, really pushing it. But then adding that amount of postage on top is just, it's not right, you know. It's a shame that she doesn't ship to the UK anymore. Yeah, I know a lot of people who would love her books, but I just cannot justify it, unfortunately. I may drop some hints to Matt, and maybe, you know, ask for one for Christmas or something. But I don't know, let's see. So yeah, just, you know, going along and Just doing this a little bit. Not doing anything special, just nice, easy, straightforward colouring. Yeah. I'm sure you've all seen this book about 100 times by now. It's very, very pretty. I do love Rita's books. And I do want to get them all. I only have this one. Against this one, and I have, sorry if the camera moves a bit, and I have this one, which I've done a couple of pages in. It's a double spread one. This one, I'm never quite sure what to do with pages like this. I find them quite difficult. And then the autumn mouse, and then that's the next one. Again, is one that I'm just kind of like, don't know what to do with it. I may just do the same kind of thing that I did here, which I used my pixie dust, which is a mica powder with, I believe, a dye ink in it. So, sorry, hitting the camera again. This video is awful. I'm so sorry. So yeah, not quite sure what I'm gonna do with those ones, but I'll figure something out. So I think I might just kind of finish this building off here, and then maybe call it, as this video is probably long enough already. And yeah, I don't really have that much to talk about currently. And I am just kind of, just colouring, nothing fancy, so it's not overly exciting to watch. But sometimes you just want to do something nice and simple. I mean, the page isn't simple, but how I'm colouring it is simple. Like, I'm really just not worrying too much about it. But, well, it's one of the reasons why I really like Rita Berman's books. The pictures lend themselves to being coloured in any way you want. Like, you can do them really, really detailed and quite realistically, or you can keep them a little bit more simplistic, and they look amazing no matter what you do, kind of thing, which I love. And I think that's it's quite a hard thing. That's quite a hard thing to do, I think, as an artist. So, yeah. Let's just do a little bit of shading. yeah, gorgeous book. I love the paper in it. My Brutfuners are working pretty damn well. I've got no complaints at all. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how this is going at the moment. Let's just do this little bit here. So yeah, that is what we have so far. So I will see you again soon. I hope everyone has a good day, a good rest of the week. If there's anything you'd like to see, then just drop a comment down below and I will do my best. Any questions as well, please just let me know. I'm happy to answer pretty much anything. You know, obviously apart from very personal things and politics, etc. Because, yeah, no, I'm not touching on that. But yeah, you know, anything to do with colouring, craft, art, and just general, you know, day-to-day life. And yeah, please do feel free to ask. If you could drop a comment, subscribe, and like this video, I would be so grateful. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.